Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I want to teach you how you can analyze Bitcoin like a pro, guys. Now here on my Bitcoin, remember in my last video I did an analysis on Bitcoin and I told you we are looking at for a counter trend buy. All right, actually Bitcoin is bearish, but I saw an opportunity to buy Bitcoin and I just opened my chart this morning and I find out that the setup has already played out. I shared this particular setup on my post on YouTube. Yes, I shared this setup on my post on YouTube. So this evening I check, it has already hit TP, guys. You see what I'm talking about? The power of top-down analysis. Though I'm not supposed to be buying, but there's something that made me to buy Bitcoin, guys. Now let me show you what made me to buy Bitcoin. You can see on the, let us look at, first of all, on the weekly time frame. I like to start my analysis from the weekly time frame, guys, so I don't need to rush anything at all. All right, so first of all, here on the weekly time frame, I want to look at my trading range. All right, I want to look at my trading range, and I observe that Bitcoin just breaks structure to the downside. So we have this low and this high here. Okay, we have this low and this high. So this is my break of structure. So this becomes what? My trending range. All right, so I have to go to the daily time frame to read this structure perfectly. All right, so on the daily time frame, what do we have? I saw that price was breaking structure to the downside. Okay, when I was reading that structure carefully, I saw that price was breaking to the downside. Break of structure, break of structure, break of structure, we are breaking to the downside. At this level, price tried to change character. This is what we call change of character. But I keep telling you, change of character does not mean that the direction has actually changed. All right, this is just what the first step, that price is about to change. Until we see a second break of structure that confirms our bias that we are no more in a bearish trend, we are now in a bullish trend. But unfortunately, we did not see the second break of structure. Price created another bearish break of structure to the downside. All right, showing that we are still bearish. All right, so this is the most recent break of structure to the downside we have on the daily time frame. And I saw that price broke. Look at this, guys. Look at what made me to take that buy, guys. I saw that price broke and sweep liquidity below this low. Remember, liquidity is always resting on every highs and in every old lows. All right, I told you guys, every old highs and in every old lows we'll find liquidity. So liquidity is already resting here. This is on the daily time frame, meaning that we are talking about thousands of dollars. All right, $1 million, thousands of dollars, because this is a bigger time frame. So there are a lot of, and there's enough money resting here. So see what happened. Price came, swept liquidity and closed back inside. All right, it rejected. After sweeping liquidity here, it retraced back and closed inside. So that tells me that price actually swept liquidity and maybe want to reverse. At least to an extent, price should reverse to either maybe 30% or 40% of Fibonacci before continuing the downtrend. All right, so when I saw that price has broken this low, sweep liquidity and closed back inside, that is a confirmation that price actually want to reverse to the upside. All right, even if I know that we are in a bearish trend. So this is what I did. So I kindly go to the 4 hour to look at that picture very well. So here on the 4 hour, I saw that, okay, good, we have the most recent break of structure. You see the same thing happened in the 4 hour time frame. You see these time frames, they are fractal, like the thing that happened on the higher time frame even happen on the lower time frame. All right, so I was watching the 4 hour structure and I understood that 4 hours is breaking to the downside. We'll have break also to the downside. We'll have another one. We'll have this last one broke, but repeated the same thing that happened in the daily time frame. It broke this structure here, but didn't close above it. All right, sorry, didn't close below it, like it didn't close with the candle body. All right, so what happened was that it only broke the structure with the wick. That was the same thing that happened in the daily time frame. It swept that area with the wick and closed. It didn't close beyond that level. So the same thing happened here. Price didn't close beyond this level. It broke the structure with the wick, all right, and closed inside. So the same thing, I said, oh, okay, I think the same thing happened. This is a liquidity sweep. All right, and normally when price breaks structure with the wick, this demand zone is not really so strong like the one that broke with the body. To me, all right, that is my rule. It's not really so strong like the one that broke with the body, because it tells me that maybe price encounter a support level on the higher time frame and it try to reverse maybe to an extent to continue. So I am very cautious when taking a sell directly from this area, though I will do that with confirmation because my bias remain bearish. But because this has happened, I said, okay, let me try this counter trade. It's a counter trade, guys. It's a counter trade. Let me try this counter trade and risk small amount. When I posted on my YouTube, I told you guys risk small amount because this is what a counter trading. So what happened is that so once price has broken this structure and closed back inside, so this becomes what? My low. All right. So I kindly go to 15 minutes time frame to look for what? Change of character. To look for change of character, guys. So this is in 15 minutes time frame where I look for my confirmation to enter the trade. So this is it, guys. All right. So this is my point of interest, which that sweep of liquidity. This is my point of interest that made price to close above it in the 4-hour time frame. So this is what my point of interest. So I'm waiting for a change of character. Price actually did a change of character, but this change of character was without a liquidity sweep, guys. You know, I'm a fan of liquidity, all right, especially when it has to be swept. So price created a change of character, but without the liquidity sweep. I said no, this is what an inducement. Inducement is for simple a trap, all right, because a lot of traders that want to buy too early will enter from this area, place their stop loss just below this guy, all right. So there's a lot of stop loss resting below this area, even below this old low, all right. So because this did not give me liquidity sweep, so I assume it's an inducement. So I didn't enter. I was waiting for price to come back and sweep this entire low, which actually happened, guys. Price came back, swept that low, and then creates another change of character. This is it. It's very tiny. Look at where I marked it here, and created another change of character with a tiny liquidity sweep here. Look at it here. I think in the 5 minutes you can see it very clearly, but I don't really go to the 5 minutes for anything. So this is what a tiny change of character. This is it here. Sorry, this is change of character, and this is what liquidity sweep, a tiny liquidity sweep. All right, look at it here. Price swept that low. That gives me what? A confirmation. And then when I look at it, that's not just the confirmation. Price broke with the body and gave me multiple fair value gaps. All right, multiple fair value gaps, giving me what? An unmitigated 15 minutes order block. Wow, that becomes what? My entry point. All right, so I quickly enter from this guy. Target, I have to break even. At this level I broke even, then this level I should take my final profit. But when I calculated it, this level is not up to 1:3, it's about 2.6 something. So my least take profit level is what? 1:3 RR. All right, so because this my final take profit is not up to 1:3 RR, so I have to adjust to what? 1:3 RR. So I said, okay, let us see how it plays out. So I closed my laptop and I went to sleep, guys. When I woke up, I saw that price came massively. I didn't see when it tapped it tapped my order. I just saw that when I woke up, I saw that price was already at this level. I was like, wow, this thing played out. Yeah, it played out. So I will have to be careful, because remember, this is a zone where I'm looking for a sell. So at this level, it already hit my TP and I'm done with it. This is it on the 4-hour. Let me show you something, guys. Remember, I told you we are bearish. So I'm looking towards sell Bitcoin at this level. We just entered already. This is my order block. We just entered the order block. All right, this should be around 2 hours breakup order block level, but I saw a complete fair value gap here. I have this order block, so we just entered. So I'll be looking for what? A sell, guys. It may not play out. It might want to play out from this order level, no problem, but my confirmation is what important, guys. So if you find this video very interesting, please support, like and share, and then subscribe to this channel and stay active whenever I upload content like this. Thank you very much for watching this, and God bless you. I love you.